ISKCON जुहू में, जो कि हरे कृष्ण मूवमेंट का और ISKCON का हेडक्वार्टर्स है, रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस है इंडिया के लिए। और हम एक दूसरे को काफ़ी दिनों के बाद मिल रहे हैं, जो हमारे प्रेस के फ्रेंड्स हैं और आप लोग भी एक दूसरे से, क्योंकि मंदिर ऑलमोस्ट 10 महीने तक बंद था. It was first time in the history of our temple that the temple was closed for 10 months, but we are very happy to today invite and welcome all of you, and we are very grateful that all of you have arrived and graced this occasion and honored us. And the first occasion that we celebrate, the event that we are actually welcoming you for, is the 43rd anniversary of ISKCON Juhu. So it was 43 years back that this temple had opened its doors to the citizens of Mumbai. And to honor this occasion, we have a lot of events which are lined up. And a lot of citizens of Mumbai are actually looking at this with great hope. Also, strategically, today is also the day when the COVID vaccine is getting launched. And so this is the ray of hope where people are thinking that life is coming back to normal, and we are also limping back to normalcy by opening our doors to visitors and guests, maintaining all the respective COVID regulations, protocols and guidelines. So we have a lot of events lined up for tomorrow, and before we start, I will have our devotees who are here who will actually give you the details about the program tomorrow. I would first like to welcome His Grace Braj Haridas. Braj Haridas is our temple president for ISKCON Juhu. So he's the one who manages the overall affairs at the temple on a daily basis, stays in the temple campus, and has been the president for more than 15 years. So he leads the entire temple. And we have also with us here His Grace Mukund Madhav Das. Mukund Madhav Das ji is our vice president. He is from IIT Mumbai. He heads several initiatives in the temple, including our youth initiatives. And along with us, we also have His Grace Gopaleshwar Das. Gopaleshwar Das is also our vice president, and he is also from IIT Mumbai. And he is also doing a lot in relation to helping with the COVID Prasad distribution and other initiatives in relation to book distribution. So without taking much time, I would now like to welcome our president, His Grace Braj Hari Prabhu, to kindly address all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So thank you very much. You spare your valuable time to attend this program. Actually, in 1978, Makar Sankranti, 14th January, our temple was inaugurated in 1978. And now, tomorrow, it will be 43rd anniversary. 43 years has passed. And we have already did the 25th anniversary and 40th anniversary. But this 43rd anniversary also is a very big event. And on this occasion, we have many programs which I will just read out. And on this occasion, our Honorable Prime Minister, he has sent a message. All copies will just give you one copy. For the Prime Minister's message, and other press kits we have already given to you. So the program is as such. Tomorrow 6 a.m. As usual, our temple open at 4:30, but 6 a.m. we'll start the inauguration ceremony for Prasad distribution. 6 a.m. And the Prasadam, 6:30, Prasad distribution begins from ISKCON Juhu throughout Mumbai. Because the Prasadam, if you have time, we can take you around here where cooking. And we have planned to distribute 1,11,000 plates of Prasadam in Mumbai and suburb. So 6:30, Prasadam distribution will start. at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So one of our stalwart, His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj, who was ex-president of this temple when the temple construction started, and a long time he was president. Now he is staying in America, but he wrote a very nice book about our Juhu temple. That book name is "I'll Build a Temple," the Juhu story. There all the struggle how to establish this temple. It's a very voluminous book, about 1,000 pages. So this book will be launched tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then Kirtan will be there in the temple 4:15, exactly at 4:15 p.m. So there will be Dhoja Arohan. Dhoja means the flag. Our temple dome, we have 3 deities, Sri Sri Radha Rasvihariji and Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman and Gauritai, all 3 deities on the dome. We are going to host flag. And also 6 p.m. there will be Abhishek of all the deities, and we have guest, Honorable Minister, Chief Guest. His name is Sri Anil Parabji, Minister of Transport and Parliamentary Affairs, Government of Maharashtra. He will come, and our leading devotees and also Minister, they will address the public here. The devotees, those who are coming here, they are going to address. So these are the program for, and then after that, after this address, then everybody will get prasad. When prasad means dinner prasadam. Everybody will get a nice plate of prasadam. And that is the program for tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, that is 15 January, same event will start like inauguration of the ceremony for prasadam distribution. And 6:30 onwards, our vehicles will just go throughout Bombay and nearby places for distributing prasadam. We have arranged lot of vehicles, about more than 100 trucks, mini trucks, and our devotees also, everybody will go. Each truck, 1 or 2 devotees will go, and we have arranged people in the area, those who will be help us to distribute massive prasad distribution. So Makar Sankranti is a time when people give. So we just give in the form of prasadam. So regarding prasad distribution, everything, our Vice President Mukund Madhav Prabhu will speak. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. In ISKCON, we give great emphasis for food. I hope you all had nice lunch, sumptuous lunch. That is also prasad. Prasad means that which is sanctified food, offered to Krishna and sanctified. And in fact, Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, gave great emphasis for food distribution. There is an interesting story behind that. In 1974, our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, was in a place called Mayapur, very close to Calcutta. And he saw after lunch from the temple, the leaf plates, waste prasadam were thrown out into the dustbin. And there were some poor children, they were trying to grab the food, and there were dogs also. And dogs were trying to grab the food also. So there was a fight between the dogs and the poor children. When Srila Prabhupada saw this scene, from his eyes, tears came. Then he said, 10 miles radius of our center, any ISKCON center, nobody should go hungry. 1974 he said. So on that basis, to our temple, whoever comes, they don't go hungry. In fact, sometimes before the event also we tell them to take prasad so that you are not hungry. So in the temple, there are visitors are coming, we are giving little prasadam, and throughout the day there are different events. All the events culminate with prasadam. And tomorrow, being the Makar Sankranti day, which also is the 43rd anniversary of our ISKCON Center in Juhu, we have a massive prasadam distribution. Because Makar Sankranti is the auspicious occasion where, according to Vedic calendar, sun starts traveling northward, which is known as Uttarayan, which brings more light, more shine, and auspiciousness also. And on this day, if one does food charity of food, Annadan, he gets tremendous benefit. So on this occasion, ISKCON for several years now are distributing 111,111 plates of meal, prasadam, throughout Bombay in various places, different suburbs and slums, schools, orphanages, old age homes, some hospitals, various social institutions we distribute prasad on 14th and 15th of January. And this is a very massive prasadam distribution. The scenario of poverty being there still, and people appreciate it, and we serve prasadam. And our program is so appreciated. The message of Prime Minister of India, which is given to you, the Prime Minister himself is emphasizing that the efforts of ISKCON, such as providing meals to lakhs of people, free distribution of books, imparting Vedic education, all these traditional values of care and compassion, Prime Minister is mentioning, and also the untiring endeavor of ISKCON for over 4 decades. We are existing here in Juhu for 43 years now, temple inaugurated, and 4 decades, and spreading the message of one who lives for others, actually they live. Very important message the Prime Minister has highlighted. So in that sense, the ISKCON Juhu Mumbai is giving wonderful emphasis for distributing prasad, especially on this anniversary of our 43rd anniversary, as well as because of Makar Sankranti day, we are planning a massive distribution in which 111,111 people are going to take the benefit, and we hope that some of you also may be getting the benefit in your vicinity if the prasadam distribution is coming. So this is our program for today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Thank you.
Invite Gopaleshwar Prabhu to speak. So many of you would probably be aware, probably must have read in the papers too, that the COVID times were the most difficult entire globally for the humanity. And as you just mentioned, and you saw here in this message from the Prime Minister, that it's an act of care and compassion. So ISKCON actually, we just rose to the occasion and took this opportunity to help thousands of people, including many of our workers, medical, police, emergency, during the COVID times. And we'll have Gopaleshwar Prabhu who will share more information about the initiatives that we took during the COVID time to help the citizens of Mumbai. So.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so during lockdown time, we saw that many migrant laborers and many other persons in Mumbai who had no opportunity to earn because of lockdown had difficulty in getting food. So even we in our temple, because of lockdown, our staff and all had left the place. Still feeling compassionate and wanting to help the people. Our own brahmacharis in the temple, we started cooking meals for around 20 to 25,000 people every day, which was not an easy task. We personally would be cooking, cleaning and cutting and packing and then sending for distribution, and that went on for many months and people were very happy with it. So all over India, ISKCON centers, they did this activity, and the total meals distributed all over India by various ISKCON centers crossed more than 4 crores morning and evening. And just our temple did more than 10 lakhs. We had very small kitchens, accordingly we could manage that. So ISKCON since last more than 50 years has been doing lots of such initiatives to help people. And we are able to do this with the help of people. So we help people with the help of people. Some people help us and we in turn help others. Nowadays there's a modern mantra saying that if you are grateful, you get abundance. Gratitude gives abundance. So we are grateful and thankful to all parts of the society who help us. There's such a beautiful temple, and our foremost gratitude is to Shri Shri Radha Bihari, our presiding deities, Shri Shri Sitaram, Lakshman Hanuman, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai. Because of their lordships, we are all existing. We are breathing, we are eating, we are surviving, we are doing our activities and services. And we are grateful to Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is founder Acharya of ISKCON. When you take darshan in the temple, you can have his darshan, his murti is there. And so tomorrow, 43rd anniversary, is also a day where we are expressing our gratitude to the deities. That is 43 years they are giving us darshan and blessings. We are also expressing our gratitude to deities by doing their abhishek in the evening, and expressing our thanks and gratitude to the devotees by having nice festivities and prasadam and darshan. And for public, we are having nice darshan facilities, so they can move in a queue with all safety protocol, including mask and hand sanitizing and social distancing. And we are also thankful to all of you who have come here to talk about this tomorrow in your media. We always have received favorable association with all the media houses, so we are very thankful to all of you. Hare Krishna.
In case anybody has any questions, you can just ask. So in some time we can go down to the area where we'll be cooking. So if you want to take any photographs or if you want any information. I also want to recall that just a few days back on 7th January, we also opened a shop which is a Hare Krishna book shop on the Bombay Central station. So this is one of the first bookshops that we have here in Mumbai. And this kind of correlates because food is the food for body to maintain us physically, and books are what they maintain our soul by giving us eternal knowledge. So this month we actually inaugurated food for the body and food for the soul. So this is an extension of that. What we are doing today is actually food for the body. And if anybody has any questions, we can take them, and if not, then we can proceed ahead to the other area where we can actually see where the prasad is being prepared. So you'll actually see that there's tons of sugar, ghee, rice, dal, sabji. It's a whole man-month operation which is happening over the next 24 hours. Where we have teams which will be working from today round the clock for the next 2 days preparing meal prasad. So this will be rice, dal, sabji and halwa. a plate of that which will be given to all the different underprivileged people in different parts of Mumbai. We have the list here where we would be distributing. If you need any information, please feel free to get in touch with any of us. And once again, I want to thank and express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for please taking your time and coming. And we hope we stay in touch with you. And please do come tomorrow. The program schedule is mentioned in the sheet. So we have program in the morning, that is a Prasad distribution, the book launch. We have a magazine, digital magazine which is getting launched tomorrow. And in the evening, we have the Maha Abhishek. This is the only day in the year where there will be Abhishek happening on all the 3 altars of the temple. That's only once a year event. And we have, of course, Anil Parabji who will be coming tomorrow evening and addressing. So whatever is convenient to you, please feel free, and we welcome you and your families to not only come and take darshan, but please also have prasad and participate in the event. Thank you so much.
Just one question. How do you feel when Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, appreciated you for your work? Like, what is your expression for that?
Because when ISKCON Delhi distributed lots of prasadam in COVID time, so it came to the attention of not only Prime Minister all over India, the Chief Minister of Delhi, and many people are supporting. So also here, when we are distributing prasadam through the municipality and BMC and other organizations, so we did together. That's why it is Prime Minister was so pleased, so he gave this message. You want other things?
One more question. I just want to confirm, like, why you people are giving foods directly? It's ready to eat food. Other people are giving all different kind of essentials, rations.
We also we have one farm in Talasari where many Adivasi people are living nearby locality. There we distributed ration and as well as also food. But why we are giving food? Because that was our arrangement with the BMC. They told that every day 12 o'clock, because people they don't have when the lockdown started, they don't have anything to cook. So we just cook lunch and dinner and supply to their doorstep. So that was our arrangement with the municipal commissioner. Then we supplied.
Last question. As you mentioned, 14th and 15th January, this is going to happen. So it will continue for the future days also, or this is the last?
No. Actually, it has been going on since the inception of the temple. Our temple was inaugurated on Makar Sankranti day in 1978, 14th January 1978, Makar Sankranti day. So since then it is going on. It is not that today we are doing. Every year we are celebrating. So this year we are also celebrating in spite of COVID, and our temple was locked down for 8 months. Just during Diwali time it opened. So in spite of all difficulties we are trying to, because this thing is going on, so we don't want to stop, we are going to distribute. That's it. Thank you. And also besides distributing on Makar Sankranti, every day in fact we are distributing. In our temple, every day 10,000, 15,000 people, they come to visit here. So we give, everybody who comes, he gets some prasadam. And our live members, those who stay here, for them separate prasadam with free prasadam with arranged. And many devotees, they come, and every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, thousands of people come. From them also we just give prasadam and Bhagavad Gita discourses and many other preaching things we do and give prasadam. So that is throughout the year, non-stop. It was only except during the COVID, it was stopped because our gate was closed, nobody was allowed to come in. Otherwise, every 365 days, our program going on, prasad distribution. But the Makar Sankranti is large scale, but that is average, it's like weekend, Sunday, Saturday, minimum 5,000 people they take prasadam. Yeah. Right? Hare Krishna.
Thank you.